Hello, I'm your psychological mentor, Park Seni. Today, I'd like to talk about a rather serious topic. At what age is it appropriate to give children a cell phone? These days, I've even seen some professors say things like Homo sapiens need to be given cell phones early on in order to live well and adapt successfully. I couldn't help but think that was a rather irresponsible statement to make. It's not that I want to attack them directly, but I really wonder if they would actually give their own child a cell phone at the age of 2 or 3. Honestly, I find that quite puzzling. When you go to a restaurant, you see parents just handing their 2 or 3-year-old kids a phone while they eat, as if it's the most natural thing, and the kids just stare at the screen the whole time. Seeing things like that really breaks my heart and makes me feel frustrated. But then again, even if I try to talk to them about it, they probably wouldn't understand. Why are you interfering with someone else's child? Because I know that's all I'll hear. I just don't say anything at all. But honestly, it makes me feel really frustrated and sorry, more than anyone. I know all too well how kids are being ruined by smartphones. Because whether it's at boarding academies or any other educational institutions, I've been on the front lines, witnessing firsthand every year how students are being destroyed by this. So I'm very aware of the harm it causes. Some people might think that kids these days seem smarter than those in the past. At first glance, that seems true. That's because they've been exposed to things like smartphones from a young age, so they're good at simply absorbing a lot of information. But the problem is their ability to properly and fully produce output from that information is actually quite poor and weak. In other words, knowledge is when you can properly explain something to others, but many of them have only absorbed information. They seriously lack the ability to express and articulate it logically and coherently. And instead of seriously engaging in deep thought, they just quickly skim through things like videos. So they inevitably become weak in terms of metacognition. More and more kids are lacking the ability to fully grasp what they know and what they don't know. And they simply let things pass by, but mistakenly believe they understand them. And they keep getting addicted. I've said in another video that the human brain is characterized by wanting to continuously focus and immerse itself in something, and also by not being able to distinguish between reality and imagination. As I said in another video, if you keep your eyes closed and think of a lemon, your mouth will water. In that way, humans can't distinguish between reality and imagination. But with this trade, some people make an incredible amount of money. With those incredibly powerful graphics cards, people create amazing graphic games, majestic sounds, solid storylines, things that completely captivate you. Even though it's virtual, it feels more real than reality itself. Devices like VR, virtual reality, have been developed so that you can't help but get completely immersed. Some people are making a lot of money from this, but on the flip side, it's bittersweet because kids are having their souls completely taken away, their minds mortgaged to these things. As a result, they're prevented from truly growing into noble beings who can focus deeply and immerse themselves in meaningful pursuits from the very beginning. So this is truly worrisome and concerning. It's really unfortunate that more and more parents seem to think that their kids inevitably have to use smartphones. And I believe that if there isn't proper self-regulation at a national level, this could become a very serious issue. Because of this, the gap between the rich and poor will only continue to widen. While it's fine to make money using smartphones if you have the right knowledge and use them properly, when children are young, they need experiences like reading widely and seeing more of the world. But seeing them always trying to find everything within their phone's negative patterns really continue to worry me. It's not that I'm worried about my own child. My child is being well educated by my wife anyway, and we don't give them a smartphone. So what should we do instead? We need to help them achieve a state of deep focus and immersion in other areas, completely. But that's what many parents find very difficult. So it's easy to just let them look at their phones and get completely absorbed by them. But since it's the end of the year, I hope you'll take this opportunity to think deeply about this issue once again. Please continue to protect and properly guide your child so that even just your own child does not keep getting exposed and damaged. If every household stays vigilant and puts effort into proper education, there will come a time when things improve for everyone as a whole. I made this video because this is always a matter of concern for me. Please be especially careful. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, and set the notification bell. Alright, I'll see you again next time. Stay strong.